So this is Sailor. She was introduced briefly in the last episode that came out. She is coming out here to help us out with handling horses and grooming and also exercise them. What do you think about us so far?
I'm excited.
You're excited to be here? Well, that's good. We like to hear that. So this Sailor, she's going to be working here from now on.
So right now we are cleaning up stalls, getting ready for our adopters to come and check out some horses.
She doesn't tie very well. She's always dancing, and she's worked herself up into a sweat just standing there.
I see that.
Yeah. She's always trying to walk out in front of you and kind of run you over a little bit. She's got that high tail.
Yes.
Yeah, and the flat booty. So I thought she might be a cross.
She might have.
Yeah.
Put that over into your name so that if anything ever happens, it'll come back to you. Thank you. I'm very excited for you and Dakota.
Thank you.
How did you guys hear about Horse Plus?
I have been watching Horse Plus for a little over a year, and then when I got to Horse Plus, I just kind of got stuck there.
You adopted Dakota?
Today.
Dakota.
Yeah, you've had your eye on them for a while. Take a little video, show us her new home, and then you can always send us updates. We just like seeing them in their new home.
Sounds good. I'm gonna clean her up first.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
These guys here are actually the people that told me about Horse Plus and told me to come out and apply. So really, they're the ones that got me the job here. Knew them in Sacramento when I lived out there, and I was giving one of their daughters horseback riding lessons out there, so she's gonna come out and see if she can find a horse to fall in love with. So they're donating stuff to us. They brought us some water, some chips, and some Clorox wipes. He responds really well to leg pressure. You just kind of look the way you want to go and put that leg on there. He'll go right over there. You see his hay on the ground right now. So, you guys think you want to adopt Cece today?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
So I was giving her lessons on a horse in Sacramento named Eden, and Cece looks a lot like that horse out there.
And then it's also in your paperwork. This is her Coggins. CJ's gonna send you an email. If you could send us just an update photo, within 3 days after you get her home, just we like to get the updates and know how everything's going.
Yeah.
How did you hear about Horse Plus?
About 3 to 4 years ago, my oldest daughter and I, we both showed interest in horses, so we went on a lot of trail rides and we volunteered at a ranch. And then, we've been searching the internet and we came upon you guys.
Okay, that's great. And how was your experience adopting with us?
Oh, it was great. Everybody was very easygoing, calm. No. It was very simple.
Okay, and who did you end up taking home?
We ended up adopting Cece.
You excited to get her home?
Oh yeah.
From what I know is that he was on pasture for a couple years. And so he had good training before that. So I think he probably just needs a tune-up more than anything.
Rico's information. This is his microchip number for you. I don't have the normal little packet. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our doctors just left and they did take Rico home.
So what do you think about Gonzo, Jody?
I think we're gonna take the soft fuzzy guy home.
And I noticed he looks a little more comfortable in an English saddle than he does a Western saddle. I think this is going to be an amazing fit for Gonzo.
Not only are you leaving with a horse, they're also gonna leave with a kitty. They have got Butterscotch, so congratulations, Butterscotch, for finding a home.
He needs a full bath. Look at this mess.
We have our first adoption appointment of the day. They're here to see Pluto, Plymouth, and Char. They're currently filling out the first papers that they have to fill out when they get here, and so we'll see how it goes today.
He is relatively unstarted. I think he's had 2 rides on him, but he's pretty flighty. But that's pretty much all they got was getting the saddle on. I think she sat on his back, but didn't ask him to move or anything. So he's gonna definitely need that start there. I'll have you come in and kind of work with them a little bit.
We're more or less looking for just a trail horse, but
My hoop, you can ride it.
Yeah, you wanna ride it?
It's for him.
Can't wear a hat either. So.
It's gonna be his horse?
Yeah.
So you want to adopt a Plymouth today?
Yeah, I think we will.
All right, sounds good.
You got Plymouth's microchip information right there. Here you go. Congratulations. We're so excited for you guys in Plymouth.
And how was your experience adopting with us today?
oh, I loved it. This was so much fun and so easy, and I love to see what you guys are doing here. We ended up taking home Plymouth. He's a very sweet horse, and we are excited to bring him home.
Wow.
Go ahead and close the door. She's very quiet around him, and it kind of helps. She's hard of hearing, so I think that actually gives her an advantage working with these guys. A lot of times, people that have disabilities, for some reason, they're better with horses. I don't know what it is. I think the horses just understand that there's something different. They're not going to hurt them, and it's a really nice match. I'm looking forward to seeing the updates for Plymouth.
And that's something you can work on too, is getting her to stand still. You want to take him home?
So our goal today was to get our favorite cat, Joanie, adopted, and she found a home. Yay!
Okay, so this is for Dwayne. It's got her microchip information right here. Well, congratulations, guys!
Yeah.
And a horse. How exciting!
Thank you. So it's the end of the first day of our adoption event, and we had 6 horses go to loving homes, and we even had 2 cats find homes. So that was a great first day of our adoption event, and we're looking forward to the rest of the week. Our first adopter of the day is here.
He didn't care too much for him.
Okay. So I've got a mini. He thinks she's as big as him.
We got one like that too. So you thinking just him today?
Just him,
Okay.
yeah.
Right off.
Camelot.
So Camelot got adopted today. We were super happy for him to go to his new home. They didn't want to drive in the weather, so they're gonna come pick him up next week.
And this is Corey. He will be showing you your horses today.
All right. And I understand you guys want to look at some babies and unhandled horses. This is Duncan here. Especially in the past few months, I went out there and caught him. It took me about a half hour. Just had to get him in the little catch pen area, throw a lead rope up over his back, wait for him to settle down, and I was able to grab him. And that's Courage there. He's pretty sweet. He's honestly one of the most mellow 2-year-olds I've ever been around. I pulled him out. It's the first time he's been handled since he's been gelded today, and he was fine. Let him right in the round pen. I was able to brush him all over, pick up his front feet. He's pretty fearful. He's gonna need a lot of just kind of confidence building and trust building. But he has had a saddle on him a few times, and I think my last trainer just kind of sat on him, didn't ask him to do anything, and then hopped off.
This is his Coggins medical sheet.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So how did you hear about Horse Plus?
I have actually followed Horse Plus through Facebook and through TikTok for quite a while. So I've just been following along and watching you guys pulling horses, same as I have been.
Who did you end up taking home?
I adopted Pluto, and just teaching my students and my kids that, you know, every horse has, you know, a meaning to his life, and that, you know, we can make a difference in another horse.
Well, thank you so much for adopting from us today. Get home safe, get warm.
Pluto just got adopted, so we're gonna move his photo over.
She needed to leave a few times, but she finally settled down and let me sit there for a second, and I hopped back off. That was the last time I worked with her. I think that was a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
We did just pull her out of her pasture. It was kind of a spontaneous moment where we wanted to show this horse, so that's why she is dirty. So you think you might want to take Baya home today?
Yeah, I'm gonna work with that.
All right.
All right, they're getting Baya.
I'm so excited. We have been looking for the perfect home for Baya. So this is Baya's microchip information right here. Here is her Cadence.
Because when you try to bring them in and model them and
Yeah.
Start exploring her house like that. This is her adoption contract. Congratulations on adopting Lily.
Lily was a longtime resident of Horse Plus, and she finally got adopted, and we are so excited for her.
I thought when I was working her last week, I thought she's gonna make somebody a nice kid pony someday.
Eventually.
She just needs a little work. Yeah, definitely not
eventually.
right now. She's not there yet, but.
Hey,
What do you
taking
think?
Trinity home. She's perfect. And then that's microchip information, how to get it into your name, your adoption contract. Thank you so much for adopting Trinity.
It is the last day of our first adoption event of 2022, and so far we've adopted out 10 horses, 4 cats, but we do have 5 more appointments today, so hopefully some more horses will get some good homes.
He's trying to mug me because he knows that I had treats.
Cadence. Good girl.
All right, they're adopting Taz and Cadence.
It's really cool. We have a lot of adoptions happening. These are adoptions just this month, so the adoption event is going great. This is her Cadence and her house sheet.
Good boy. Nice.
Do you want this horse? Yeah, that's why we're here, Mama.
So you guys think you're gonna take Pilgrim home? Absolutely, huh?
He likes you too?
Because he put his head by me.
Yeah.
Little microchip information.
Okay, thank you.
So how did you hear about Horse Plus?
I actually learned about Horse Plus from another organization. We had a rescue horse with her, and this last October he was rescued from a kill pen, and he was not doing so well, and so we applied for the last act of kindness through Horse Plus, and that was the first time that I discovered them. And after that I started following you guys on Facebook and watching your videos, and then that first video was around Thanksgiving, when they went to the Thanksgiving auction, and that's when I saw Pilgrim.
She filled out an application right away, and it was very descriptive, like the height, it was like Pilgrim's height, the color, Pilgrim's color. So she had her heart set on Pilgrim. Everything worked out, and it was meant to be. Pilgrim's perfect little home, and you guys understand his needs, and they're going to take really good care of him.
Really
you want to tell them, like I said, I know you kind of already did, but you tell them about your program that you're working on?
Sure. So I recently started a not-for-profit rescuing horses, and we're in the very early stages. So Pilgrim is just our third horse rescue, and hopefully to rehabilitate him, to be able to use him in therapy programs with kids and adults with mental and physical needs.
That's awesome. Well, we really appreciate you making the trip for him, and we're really happy that he's got a good home.
Thank you.
What do you guys want to look at today?
Somerset is who.
Samoset?
Samoset is who, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one you guys want to look at?
And Stella.
Stella? The meal?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
You the meal guy?
Yes, sir.
Jimmy, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. So we had a very successful adoption event. It was the homes after the holidays. We had a lot of great people come out and take some of our horses. See, we had Plymouth here. He was one of my favorites that came in actually from the November auction. He's an amazing horse, beautiful. He went to a good home and he's riding around now. I think they're just using him to ride around their property. And Cece right here actually went to a good friend of mine, actually the person that told me about Horse Plus. And it is now his daughter's horse, you guys probably see in the video. But she was extremely excited about getting that horse. She was tearing up. It was making a few of us tear up out here, honestly. And then Rico, he was one of the Mustangs that we got as an owner surrender. He went home with somebody. Our old trainer, Darby, actually came as their trainer, and she's gonna be working with him. And then Pluto here, we're really happy that he found a home. He needs a lot of like hands-on time, just really build that trust and confidence. He went to a trainer out in East Tennessee, and she really knows her stuff. I'm sure she's gonna be shown in the video as well. And we were really happy about Taz as well. He's a 10-year-old Mustang that came as an owner surrender, and he had some ligament damage. So he's not gonna be used for riding, he's gonna be a pasture pet, but we're really excited that he was able to find a home as well. And I'm sure all of you guys have been following Pilgrim's story, but he went to it's a non-profit organization they're gonna be starting to do like a therapy program for kids and adults with disabilities of every different kind. So he's gonna be perfect for that, and he is doing so much better. I'm just blown away by his improvement. And we got rid of Emile this week too. She was a good one. I was wishing I could work with her a little bit more, but now she's going to a actual mule trainer. He really knows his stuff, and I'm excited to see the updates on him. Overall, we got, 19 animals adopted. We had 15 horses and 4 cats get adopted over the entire adoption event. So like I said, it's a very, very successful adoption event. We're really excited about that.
The adoption event was a huge success. 19 animals found amazing homes. And that makes our job 100% worth it, because if we didn't have wonderful qualified homes coming to get these animals that we're rescuing, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. When we go to auctions and we rescue horses, we're saving them out of the slaughter pipeline. If we're not there rescuing them and they're sold in the slaughter price range, their chances are extremely high of being exported out of the country to be slaughtered for human consumption. These are horses that were people's pets, and they were used to being fed every day at 8 o'clock, and all of a sudden they're ripped from what they know and they're thrown into the slaughter pipeline, where they're treated basically like cattle being ran down chutes. And these domesticated horses have been basically trained all their life not to be afraid of humans. And in the slaughter pipeline, I've seen horses that are just so confused, and they're literally being beaten when they're just like, show me where you want me to go. And it's just a horrific thing right to the end at the slaughterhouse. And that's one of the reasons we do what we do, is because there are so many amazing horses out there that need somebody to be their voice and somebody to be their advocate. Here at Horse Plus Humane Society, that's what we've done for thousands of horses, and we can't do that without your support. You know, please make a donation, help us rescue, shelter, and protect horses, not only in the United States, but around the world.